State Senator Stan Gerzofsky, who's also going to be introducing our keynote speaker.
Welcome. Thank you for coming out today. This is my fourth caucus, because I am Stan Gerzofsky. I do represent Senate District 10, which we all know is beautiful downtown and scenic Brunswick, the rolling hills of Pownell, the working waterfront community of Harpswell, and the shopping and natural resource mecca of Freeport. I love saying that every morning because I'm so proud of the district that I represent in the state Senate. Today isn't about us, but it is about you. Today's about the state of Maine, because Democrats are getting together from one end to the other. And we're getting together to set the motion, our state convention, our choices for president, our choices for our National Committee man and woman. Phil Bartlett and I, Senator Bartlett and I, have served a couple of terms on the joint rules of the House and Senate, where the Republicans' first act of order when they took control of this past election, and elections have consequences. The first one we saw where they were going to get rid of the Labor Committee, one of the oldest committees in the legislature. Phil and I got together with a bunch of other Democrats in the Senate and said, first of all, you have to create a rules committee, and then you have to do process. They hate process. They like to suspend the rules, and we wouldn't let them. We have a much stronger Labor Committee at the end of the day, and we did a lot for the working men and women of the state of Maine. But really, we had to get together as a party. We had to take control back in the next election, show them that there are consequences. We need to get those seats in the House. We need to get those seats in the Senate, because what it really means is then we're the ones that elect the constitutional officers. There's absolutely no reason in the world that a fella named Poliquin from Pittsburgh should be treasurer of anything. There's absolutely no reason that Charlie Summers, as nice a fella as he might be, has any clue about people's voting habits. He spent a couple of $1 million trying to find fraud in our voting last year, and what he found was possibly 1 in 40 years. Now that's not the right way to spend our money. I'd rather put all that money in health care for this year. The way that we are going to show our strength is by taking back the House and Senate, taking back the constitutional officers, and making Maine the state that we all want it to be, and moving forward. So today is really about the party. It's about one end of this state to the other. We're all meeting in caucuses like this, and believe me, I've been in my share over the years. A lot of you here know me more as an activist than I ever was a politician. I'd rather put up signs for other politicians than myself, but I was fortunate enough to get elected to the House and the Senate. I try to represent you every day, and I think I do it the right way. You've been sending me back there, so some of you must think I'm doing it the right way. But when I look at this audience and I see some of the people that brought us to a majority here, I see my mom, one. I see other people here that just rallied back there. Her and Charlene Rydell taught me just what we could do to create health care in the state of Maine many years ago. It was called Derigo. We supported that then. And it did make a big difference in a lot of lives. The governor we have right now doesn't quite agree. He thinks health care is welfare. Well, I'm sorry. I didn't grow up that way. I didn't vote that way. And I'll be darned if I ever go up there, because nobody in this audience is sending me up to Augusta to get people off of health care. Because we know the difference here. We know how valuable those issues are. So please, we have to get together. Everyone in this room is going to bring 10 people to the polls. I want everyone in this room. I want to see you at headquarters stuffing envelopes and making phone calls for us. It's really about you. We'll get a chance to go out in the stump and be talking about what we're going to do, what we've done. But it's really going to be about you and what you do. And we have a person here tonight that's a very